Hey guys, welcome back. A lot's changed on this truck since the last time y'all seen it. Unfortunately, I haven't been very good at taking videos and keeping an update on it. Since y'all saw it last, I broke down 11 G177s off of 5-ton wheels and broke down the NDTs on this truck and did a little swapping around. Found out my truck had one older rivet style wheel. I've also put on this winch, which is in pretty decent shape, except for it's missing some cable, and the bumper is bent. I'll be straightening that out here soon. Also, another thing that I added to it that I really should have done a video on was the Parker red pump, the in-tank fuel pump. That's an upgrade. My truck started sputtering, losing a little power. Ended up finding out the pump had died on it. The bottom faceplate had fallen off of it. Swapped it out. It was like an hour change. It wasn't bad. The truck definitely has more power than it did with the stock pump, which I'm sure it never really was 100% healthy. But yeah, here's the general status update on the truck. Today's project, I'm going to be messing with the steering gearbox, just changing the fluid on it and seeing what kind of improvements it makes. I suspect nothing that I'm going to be able to feel. I'm just changing it with gear oil today. I will probably be changing it again and doing a steering gearbox adjustment with corn head grease from a John Deere supplier here soon. And then also I need to service this winch. I've yet to actually change the fluid on it. I'm sure it's going to be pretty nasty. There ain't no telling. But yeah, progress. Currently I have 13 NDTs for sale. I'll go ahead and swap over to that now. All right, so here's the 13 NDTs I have. A couple of them aren't very good. I mean, they'd be great off-road, but they'd live a very short life on-road. The rest of them are pretty good. I actually have two brand new old stock 920 NDTs with the nipples and the center flashing from the molds still in the middle. They are excellent. The rest of them are pretty good. I'd say probably anywhere between 65 and 80 tread on most of them. Also have 11 5-ton steel wheels. So the tires, asking $625 for all 13. Don't really want to split it up. 2 are actually on wheels, but the wheels themselves, the 5-ton wheels, they take $5 a piece. If you wanted to take everything all at once, I'd say $650 for all. The wheels are great for building fire pits and little patio fire pit rigs, weld on tiny legs to it. The doors and the 14.5 is not for sale. Neither is the G177 in the back. These are located south of Peachtree City, Georgia. Local pickup only. Also have a M931 spare tire carrier with the lift and lower crane. It's in pretty good shape. It's complete, ready to go. Has the airlines from the tractor still left over on it. It's for 1100 tire size. Have a jackshaft for NHC 250 equipped M939 series 5-tons. It'll fit a, some people call a A0 designation on the 1120s, or fit a A1 on the super singles. Have a top stack for those 939 series trucks, all series. Also have the top step plates for the dual 50-gallon stainless fuel tanks. And then over here I actually have a couple, the other ones around in the front yard, a couple of 931 stainless fuel tanks in excellent shape. I'm asking $250 for both, or if you took, no, I had that wrong, $250 a piece, but if you were to take both, I'd make you a package deal, $400 for both. They're clean, good to go. Still have sending units, still have the fuel line fittings on the top. Strainers are nice. They come with the brackets, the straps, the whole 9 yards. It's definitely nice. Also have a fuel selector valve I'd let go for $100. And then back here, I have a Deuce and a half winch kit for sale. The winch kit, I'm asking $1,000 for everything you need, minus hardware. It does not have hardware to bolt everything together. You need to source that new anytime you start putting a winch kit on your truck. It's better safe than sorry, for safety's sake. It's also missing the bracket for the shift lever. It has the actual shift lever itself. It has a small little angle bracket that it needs. It's cheap, it's like 30 bucks. So the winch is in good shape. The cable is all there. It needs to be spooled out and wound back after you install it. Comes with a drive shaft, comes with a PTO, comes with everything you need to install it on your truck, except for hardware and that bracket. I'd also definitely recommend anytime you're installing a winch and it's already off, take the time to pull the end caps off of the winch, throw some new gaskets on it, adjust the brake if necessary, and let it rip. So $1,000 is a cheap price to compensate for those couple of missing parts. That's located, again, south of Peachtree City, Georgia. Local pickup only. I don't want to be shipping anything. So if y'all are interested, reach out, drop an email, some kind of contact. If you'd like, I can delete your comment afterwards, so that way your contact information doesn't stay up for other people. Just make sure you comment and say, hey, this is it, delete it after you send it. So I'll reach out to you. Anyways, that's all for goodies for sale at the moment. All right, so quick tip to make this go a little bit easier for you. I recommend taking your fill plug out first before you start, right there. And then do not remove your fluid level check plug just yet. Set you up a drain pan, go right out of the truck. Nice, I made a mess. And pop your drain plug located right here. Drain it all in your pan. If you have time, park it downhill, let it sit overnight. It'll help get more contaminants out. Your gearbox will be happier. Unfortunately, it's undersized for our trucks and their application. And then adding bigger tires, 1120s, especially with a winch, or 14.5s, 395s, it just all adds for extra stress on this box. A lot of them are worn out. There is an adjustment on it located right there. Sometimes you can get a little bit of the slack out of it if they're not too far gone. Tactical repair, y'all should go check out his channel. Garrett makes some really good videos concerning that. Also, while I'm here, I forgot to mention, I've done so much to this truck over the past few weeks, I can't even remember everything. I set up a filter head and basically upgraded my stock primary. I am most likely going to be ordering a Ken Spencer secondary fuel filter kit for the truck. It's well worth the money with the R&D he puts into it. Also, when I mounted my PTO, I changed my transmission fluid. There's a heavy debate about that. I just went with what countless reputable people in the industry could tell you is safe. That is GL1 spec gear oil. The transmission still had what I'm assuming is GL5 gear oil in it. And when I changed the oil, I got a good bit of brass contaminants out of it, which is never a wonderful sign, but nonetheless, the transmission shifts a lot better. I also changed the fluid in the sprag. And I mean, it's cheap. You can buy it at Tractor Supply. It's a good quality product. Some people say just go ahead and throw GL5 back in it, but GL5, even though it says it is safe for brass, it's just still better not to risk it, especially when GL1 is still readily available and it's cheap. But yeah, progress. A lot of things have been neglected on this truck over the years, and I'm playing catch up with everything. So I'll be sure to launch more videos here soon.